Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Game Found critique, where I take a look at a different Game Found project every single time at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the rocket ship that is Tainted Grail, Kings of Ruin. It's already raised $927,000 on Game Found. It is currently the featured one, but then again, it is their company. The company that does Game Found is the company that's making this game, so it makes sense. It is time for the big boy. It is $1 million day one. Always impressive. New standalone adventure by creators of the original Tainted Grail. Discover secrets of Claudine, the Unknighted, Amberdean, Veneda, and Nonus, Bishop of the Deep. Okay. You just threw weird theme at me. Doesn't mean anything. Maybe it means something if you're a returning backer. What do I see in the front? I see a box. I just see a box. And I know we're going for the minimalist approach here. We don't have to do anything fancy or spectacular on the main image. But I could see some more here. I could see some more. Maybe minis or something. The player count, the time length, the age, how many hours this plays, what kind of game it is, the mechanisms. Don't just assume I know what Tainted Grail is. You know, that's a little bit annoying. Now, hopefully they're going to clean all this up in the video. And also, can you do it? It's from Awakened Realms. They freaking run Game Found. So, yes, I feel comfortable on the can you do it. So, we're just going to throw that one to the side. So, we're looking pretty much at the do I want and the how much is it in here. Because if you didn't know, the original Tainted Grail is very highly rated. But hopefully they'll let you know. So, let's get into it. The follower number is Insane Vampino, and I'm pretty sure, 99% sure, that's because if you signed up in advance, you got like a free mini or a free expansion or a free something like that, which I do think is a brilliant way to just make sure you're jumping off to a huge number.
I see you.
5 minutes.
Seeker.
Wow.
You're going where none have walked, beyond the mists, beyond the eternal city of the Four Dwellers. Know that the false kings shall stand in your way. Claudine, the Unknighted, consumed by dreams of glory unmatched. Nonus, Bishop of the Deep, the one who is destined to always conquer in vain.
There we go.
And the Queen Veneda, whose motherly love was so strong, it destroyed her people. The way east, to the lost lands, and the one and true ruler.
Okay. If this were a role-playing game book, I wouldn't have as much problem. But it's just, like, okay, I get it. I'm a person. I'm by myself. It's scary. There's demons and ghosts and whatever the hell's going on. Just get to the components. Get to the gameplay.
Of Avalon. Question is, what will you offer in return?
So now I'm dead or something, and I gotta go help the ghost guy or whatever. Get it.
Take
There we go.
control of one of 4 unlikely heroes. Customize and develop your character. Stay alive and sane despite the dangers of Avalon. Journey through grim lands.
So we're showcasing minis here. They look drop-dead gorgeous. If you're a painter, I think you're immediately excited about that. I love the way these cards look. They're forming their own kind of scenery on the map. Now we're getting into the stuff that really I think is going to move games. First minute 20, I don't give a damn. You're talking generic theme. Oh, I'm lost in the abyss, and there's ghosts, and now I got my soul sucked out, and I gotta help out the demon or something. I'm an unlikely hero. Blah, blah, blah. Get me into this stuff.
Represented by over 70 beautiful locations.
Oh.
Light the waystones to push away the weirdness and clear your path ahead. Or die.
Push away the weirdness. Ooh, double-sided. Beautiful. And not only double-sided, but it looks like each side is very different and unique. And now 70 becomes a much more impressive number to me because you've conveyed to me the size of these cards. Also, these cards look a little bit bigger than normal cards. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a prototype.
The mists to find hidden secrets.
Love it. We're showcasing the fact we got the rings around the bottom of the minis. Little details like that. I'm seeing a nice custom dice. This looks really good.
As you play the game, new areas become available, building up to a full open-world experience.
That sounds
Make
cool.
choices that permanently change the world of the game by switching entire location cards. Enjoy the deep
Giving me like a Seventh Continent-esque vibe. That's a great vibe to have. If you never played that and you're interested in this game, I'd highly recommend going and checking that one out while you wait for this one.
personal storylines of each character as well as over 200 pages of exciting, branching story with many possible endings.
Now, I know you wanted to tell me all about your theme and how great it was in the minute and 20 seconds. You just told me 120 pages. That means so much more to me than any words that you possibly said in that first minute 20 seconds. I am now so in. This is a meaty storytelling experience.
And countless memorable, difficult decisions.
Memorable? Ooh.
Due to a system of story triggers, characters and factions remember your choices and often respond to them.
Love it. So you're going to be marking things down as you do it throughout the game. Then eventually those are going to trigger things where you'll go to different... That's really cool. I love how they're showcasing the game here. Minus the first minute 20.
Enjoy the strategic card play of combat and diplomatic encounters.
Yogi Bear back in this one. Whoop whoop. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Players cooperate to build the best possible sequence of cards. Face the kings of ruin that roam each of the game's realms.
Stupid.
Uncover their
Gorgeous,
secrets
but stupid.
and find their weaknesses.
I mean, let's be frank.
Hey guys, Martin here from Awaken Realms.
Personal touch.
Krzysztof, our lead writer and creator of Tainted Grail universe. And we're here to invite you to Tainted Grail Kings of Ruin campaign. This is a standalone expansion, whole new adventure, whole new story, whole new game that is created in Tainted Grail universe. And the Tainted Grail is a game that we're super proud of, and we've worked for a long time, over 3 years. The whole team worked on it, and we kind of wanted to use all that experience and all the thousands of players around the world.
Stop looking at me!
And giving us feedback, and we wanted to kind of...
So this is one of the weird things about doing an interview. And I do tons of interviews. If you've never checked out my Gen Con content, and one of the things you won't see very often is interviewing two people, because it can be weird. And right now, if this guy doesn't talk at all, it's odd to me. And I know he's going to have his part, I think, but I'm not 100% sure now. We've gone so far, and he didn't even say hi. It was just like that. I don't know. It's interesting.
Bring that to
I want to hear what he has to say, because it sounds like this is the pitch man, and then he's the one who really did the meat and potatoes here. At least I'm getting that vibe. I could be completely wrong, at least story-wise.
The Tainted Grail universe, and create the best version of it.
I get it. I want to hear from him.
The best polished mechanisms, kind of change them in a way that will be best for the flow of the game, and obviously introduce you to one of the most important part of the stable.
He has
game.
lovely green eyes, by the way. Like when he really does, like those are beautiful eyes.
Of the type of game, which is a whole
Momo.
amazing adventure.
More Mo.
Krzysztof,
Hey, Jeremy.
with the team that worked on it and can talk a little bit about it.
Boom! There we go.
Yes, we have a wide new world for you to explore.
That's what I thought. I assumed he was the one I wanted to hear from.
Western Avalon, so far shrouded with mystery, a land of many secrets, populated with great characters, with several distinct subzones, with those
Nice.
Enormous beings known as Kings of Ruin looming over them, each with their own rich storyline, with many secrets for you to uncover. Through this land, you will lead a group of explorers with, again, interesting personal stories, interesting personal subquests, and it all builds up to this very cool central mystery that we cannot wait for you to experience.
So,
Yes.
hopefully you can join the campaign.
That's what I wanted to hear. That sounded really, really cool. He's gonna just fluff me up. That's who I want. Wow, that went weird.
And together, as always, we can go back and forth. You can give us feedback, and together, hopefully, we'll create an absolutely amazing game, absolutely amazing adventure that you will be able to explore. So yeah, thank you very much. And
I feel like he's the first minute 20. He's everything aside from that. Like, that is all the information I want. It's like, I understand that you're much more higher up in Tainted Grail potentially than, like, at the company than him. But, like, that's the personal touch there. That right there. I'm excited to play his game. Okay. Anywho, $209. Wow. That I will say, $209, it's not god-awful. Like, I was expecting 3, 4, 500. I mean, Simon's got me conditioned for that. So I see 209 is the featured pledge level. I say, wow, is that really the featured pledge level? Is this the most popular one? I'm excited. Tainted Grail Kings Adventures, they do standalone games, so it's 1 to 4 players, ages 14 plus. We still don't have a time length on here. That's something that I really would like to know. Okay, Tainted Grail is a new standalone game built upon 3.5 years of experience. VAT sales tax included in the price. Fantastic. So So I do like the fact we're mentioning VAT right now. VAT is included in the price, so I imagine we're going to have a decent number of people outside the United States of America pulling the trigger on this one, because that really does help. Difference in tax is going towards cheaper shipping for other countries. Full selection of states. You can find the shipping section. I can see this being one of my favorite games when it comes out. Okay. The game has improved on pretty much everything I didn't like about it. Okay. This game, the changes, so this quote, like, whatever. I don't care about this quote at all. It's fluff. It's going to be a great game. Whatever. This game has improved on pretty much everything I didn't like about it. Now, I would love to know more about specifically what they didn't like about it. And I know that's probably not what you want to put here, but maybe just spotlight two of the things. Two of the things that All You Can Board said that they liked from the original, that they didn't like from the original, that is now improved in this, I think would go a long way towards the people, towards a lot of people. The changes to, but that is still, it could be a solid quote. The changes to gameplay nail what I was hoping to see. Solo players are going to be extremely pleased with this one. Now, that's a big one. That's a big one. Minis, I get it. And I will say, actually, I take that back. I like the fact that they're directly showing me the size of the scale right next to each other. So many companies get that wrong. And I don't know the dimensions of this, but I feel like they did such a great job in the video that I know this is going to be a huge honking one. We continue producing, shipping. Yeah, we feel comfortable. Can you do it? Why back now? The campaign is up to 50% lower than the MSRP. That's ridiculous. Be a part of the journey. During and after the campaign, you'll have a direct impact on the game and see the whole process from the inside. Get it first and play faster. Cool. If you're a fan of the original one, then this one is a no-brainer. Whatever. See but click more of the sections. Like, why? Why? Choose your path. First time a game found. No. But I love the fact I can click this. They're trying to make it less clunky. I love it, because I imagine it would just automatically scroll me down there. Or wait, does it? What does it? Where does it go? Does it take me to a different page? Ooh, no! Don't take me to another page. You're sick. You're sick, Awakened Realms. No. But I guess this isn't Kickstarter. Doesn't matter. We're not in competition here. Obviously, we're not in competition. You own the freaking company, so yeah, you're going to be spotlighted. Kings of Ruin. Learn about the newest adventure. So this is going to be you telling me more about the theme. No, this is the pricing. Okay, that's not what I thought I was going to get there, but hey, whatever. Fall of Avalon 2.0. All past adventures from Tainted Grail universe now updated. So this is updated version of the game I'm clicking on. This is a pledge level then. Yeah, so this one I do understand. That one I was expecting pledge level. And this is the update pack. Also another pledge level. Okay. They're trying to keep this clean here. They're trying to keep this clean. But where were we? Where were we? Now I just want to go back to here. Oh, so literally that's it. Choose your path. You're going to do one of these things. Either this is your first time on GameFound, you want to learn about this, you want the updated version, or, okay, I kind of like that idea. That's pretty clean. If I'm assuming I'm one of these four people. Yeah, I'm one of those four people, so I like that. Stretch goals. New stretch goal is coming soon. It's not a stretch goal. Can we stop calling unlocked stretch goals? I mean, it grinds my gears. They're different. They're different things. I get it. They're both exciting. They're both fantastic, but they're different things. With that comes Ruin, each character receives 9 small personal achievements they complete at any point in the game. So this is crap. These are, but no, let me rephrase that. These are fantastic expansions, but these are very clearly just awesome stuff. Like, it's not going to feel like stretch goals. Like, oh, we're actually going to be able to do the card thickness or something like that. It's all like, oh, what's your first unlock? It's a ticket to ride size? Question mark? No, that's not ticket to ride. That's smaller. But it's still, that's a banger. But I just consider that part of the pledge. Oh, it's only in the core. It's only in the KOR. What's the KOR? What is it? Is that's if you buy the... Okay, Kingdom of Ruin Excalibur pledge. So this is going to includes the core box with all unlocked stretch goals. They're not stretch goals. It includes the word encounter add-on. I don't know what that is. This? Oh, it's this. Oh, that's the first stretch goal from the first day. No, that's Echoes of Ruin. This is the Book of Memories. This is a different thing. What did we unlock the second day? We got, I already looked at that. What's this one? Oh, it's the same thing. What am I looking at? Oh! So this is the expansion, and then you're going to slowly start adding stuff to the expansion box. So you're pretty much just showing me what is in the extra box that we're going to buy. I think. I think that's what it is. So day 2 is Echoes of Ruins. You receive 9 small personal achievements. So what are they? They're these? 4 advanced additional character cards. Where's the Echo of Ruins? That's the expansion. Part 2. Yeah, so they're just going to be unlocking the expansion for you. Okay. Whatever. So you get in the box. 209. The King of Ruin Core Pledge. So this is if you don't want the expansion, which presumably will be no one. No, it's 2,920 people. Oh my gosh, more people actually... Oh, that's because it's a $100 price point. Wait, are you hiding the expansion stuff behind Sundrop? Ew. Ew, Ew. No. Ugh. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, that's a kick in the teeth. And the customer spoke. They said, no, that's not the featured pledge. This is the featured pledge. I don't care if I'm not getting your expansion. And the people have spoken. $110 for that expansion? Hell no. And I'm glad they've spoken. The expansion is a stretch goal, but it's only a stretch goal if you got this one, apparently, right? No, it says core, so it's for both of them. It's just for this one they don't include the picture. No, this is a different thing. This is word encounters. What the hell is word encounters? All right, let's click on it. Figure this is the not a fan. So what's word encounters? Elevate your immersion. Improve with 21. Oh, this is their minis. Whatever. Are they fancy minis or something? Is that what it is? Is that what I'm getting at here? I'm not liking the organization of this page. High quality miniatures. So these are the additional. So are these the word or are these things I'm getting in the rate? Because I feel like you should. Okay, I'm sure if I scroll down, I will be able to figure out exactly what is in the word expansion. Because there's no way that they wouldn't tell me very clearly and succinctly in here. This is a really impressive, long, sexy scrolling shot. I'd love to see on the main page. So is this the word? No, we're not to the word yet. We'll get there. So no, it's like all the games where the minis are in a separate box, like Etherfields, ISS Vanguard, etc. Yeah, I mean that's their MO. You could probably go run to the gas station and get yourself something. And by the time we come back, we might have scrolled down to the word part of this. I get it. Don't get me. So I know it is not clean and clear to me in any way, shape, or form what is in the word expansion, unless all of this is in the word expansion. Well, yeah. No, like what? I legit am trying to figure out. I'm not even trolling here. I'm trying to figure out why I'm paying $110 difference. I understand that they're Sundrop minis, but what is the word encounters? Is it just these minis? Because this is showing me the Excalibur pledge. And then you're just lumping everything together. Why are we lumping? Like, where's the word word? The word. I want to know what's in this expansion. And you know what? A lot of other people probably did too. And they said, you know what? Forget this. We're just going to go with the real featured pledge, which is this $99 one. Which, once again, $99. That sounds great. I'm in. I'm in on that. I know that this game's going to be great. Now, that being said, I don't feel like they did a great job selling themselves. Once again, because I know how highly rated their games are. Let's see. Where is it? Etherfields on Board Game Geek. Because this one is their company, I'm pretty sure. Awakened Realms, yeah. Awakened Realms has a number 19, number 18, 162, 287, 466, 621. That is 6 games in the top 700. That is fantastic. Those are banger games that the overwhelming majority of people said, yes, we love these games. Now, granted, you have to take games like this with a huge asterisk. Because the bottom line is, your typical Joe Schmo from Target is not going to be playing Nemesis anytime soon, whereas they might play Splendor, and they would be like, this game sucks, it's too confusing, rated a 4 on here if they happen to stumble on Board Game Geek, which I don't think is most people. But whenever you have games like this, these massive games on Kickstarter, you always take that number with just a bit of a grain of salt. I'm always more impressed when I see games that are much, 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 much more prevalent and easy to find having higher ratings, because you're going to have a lot more people who are not inclined to play that game rating them. That being said, the people that were interested in this game have absolutely loved these games, granted by 6 in the top 700, which is fantastic. And $99, I'm in. So let's see, what am I missing here? Yeah, this is all the stuff from the word pledge. So this is just, it's so ugly. What is the difference between the word pledge? I know I'm getting minis, but which ones are they? $99, that sounds really great. It does. It does. It's just the 219 pisses me so much off. Like, this is what I'm buying, and it's not clean. Wait, can I click on it? Oh, I can click on it. Yes, never mind. Take backsies. Take backsies. But when I was just looking at the whole thing, it was really messy and hard to find. Either way, I'm not convinced. It's just minis. Whatever. I guess if you're a painter, that's awesome, or really what the theme. The Knights of Avalon pledge, this means you get everything 367 times. And that doesn't surprise me that's not more popular, because once again, I don't feel like you really sold me the original game. You told me about it, but you didn't tell me how highly rated it was, because once again, this is a top 1,000 game, I do believe. Let's check it out. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon is the number 85 game of all time on Board Game Geek. And you don't feel like you should tell me that this is the standalone, much improved sequel to the 85th most popular game of all time. Of all the thematic board games that have ever been made, this is number 21. You're not going to tell me that. You're just going to assume I know who you are. Like the main image, where you just assume that Tainted Grail gets me excited. It doesn't. I've never played it. After I watched the video, I was like, this looks cool. After I saw the guy with the beautiful green eyes talk, I was like, this looks great. But I don't feel like they sold it very well there. They're just assuming, and they did. They got their big customer fan base. They had the 41,000 people sign up in advance who inevitably got some sort of mini or some shenanigans. They probably got this. I bet you they got this, the Black Goats of the Moor. You must have, yep, there it is. You want to know how you get 41,000? You give away this. Oh, you say there's no chance in hell I could possibly afford to give away this? Well, good luck competing with them. I mean, it sucks. It sucks. If you're not a big company, it's a lot. It's very difficult to make minis games, I would say, for most people, because they have just completely misconstrued what $99 could look like. Because $99, honestly, for that game looks fantastic. And I wasn't even going on the components. I was going on the amount of gameplay I'm going to get out of this. The 120-page booklet of story. And then we got, this is a bunch of stuff from the past. If I wanted to buy it, cool, it's here, I can get it. Yippee skippy, did I just see you have to pay for the stretch goals? No. They come with all the core. Pretty sure. Double check now, because I want to get that one right, because I'm definitely going to blast them if that happens. No, I think everybody gets the core. Everybody gets the Echoes of Ruin, right? The Echoes of Ruin comes in all the pledge levels, because it's right there, right? That's the King of Ruin? No, this is the Echoes of Ruin. Oh, wait, what is this? Whoa, Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy, yeah, you might have scared me there. What is Echoes of Ruin? Is this an expansion? You have to get. Does this one doesn't have the Echoes of Ruin either? You don't even have it pictured there. So how the hell do I get the Echoes of Ruin? What? King of Ruin core pledge includes the core box with all unlocked stretch gold. Shipping will be paid after, so unlocked. So it is. It's with all the unlocked stretch goals. But once again, why don't you put the box here? Like, that's so. Or maybe Kings of Ruin is Echoes of Ruin or something. Or is this a box sleeve? Echoes of Ruin is the stretch goal. And if it's the stretch goal that everybody's getting this pledge level, then pop it right up there. So many, like, I was impressed with this when I thought it was 2 boxes, and now you're telling me it's 3 boxes? That's even more impressive. Or maybe it's not 3 boxes. I don't know, but you haven't made it clean and clear. I am not a fan of the shopping area here. This is just, and it's dirty. It's a dirty shopping area, especially for a company that's done this over and over. And here we go, the $99 one. So this is the stretch goal. So the Echo of Ruin expansion, the Echo of Grail, of whatever the hell it's called, is going to be inside this expansion box or something like that. I don't know. Echo of Ruin is the stretch goal. I think you usually have to click more into info under each pledge level. Yeah, and that's one of those things where GameFound's just, it's clunkier than I'd like. It's clunkier than I'd like in some aspects, and you would think that Awakened Realms of all company would crush it here. Because I have seen a few GameFounds where they really were able to organize how GameFound runs itself. Because the bottom line is, this is beautiful. I absolutely adore how easy it is to navigate on GameFound, but I feel like so many people have a Kickstarter state of mind. It's like, this is how it should be, that it just ends up being clunky. And this one's clunky. It isn't perfected. It's not. It's a work in progress. It really is. It gets me excited, too, especially with Alex from Board Game, from Board Game Co., I think it is. God, I should know that. On it now, because he's got a great mind for board games, and just in general. Yeah, I'm not, $99, whatever, I get it. The price is fantastic. Is there anything else I really need to see here? Oh, we got reviews. Oh, yeah, here we go. They're stretch goals. They're not stretch goals, whatever. Every 2 days, you expect a stretch goal. Unlocking. So this will go into that. Now it makes sense, I think. So there's more info coming. Tainted Grail. Is it better than Tainted Grail? What is this? Is this just a review? What's this going to have such a deeper and involved narrative than Gloomhaven ever had? So we're comparing it to another game directly. I don't have a problem with that. Some people do. Some people say, you shouldn't compare it to other games. I say, no, I think it helps people understand what kind of game it is better. But nonetheless, they should add all unrolled unlocked stretch goals as list under the stretch goal box. Yes. 100%. And you should acknowledge, hey, this was the stretch goal stuff you got, because it's banger stretch goal stuff. It's such good stretch goal stuff that I'm like, yeah, this isn't really stretch goals. You're just slowly showing me all the things. But I'm giving them kudos here, because the bottom line is there's a lot of companies that do this strategy. We're like, we're going to show you more of the stuff that you're going to get as we progress through the campaign, but then they don't make the stuff that you're getting worth the money in the beginning, and so then they stall and they stutter and they get a whole bunch of $1 pledges, and then they're like, ah, crap, what's going on? Maybe we shouldn't do this strategy, because it works for some and it doesn't work for others. Luckily, they had 41,000 people day one who were like, yeah, I want this extra little mini for this top 100 rated game of all time, sequel. Combined with the narrative, the exploration continues to be excellent, and I would say it is a billion times better than the original because of the new Waystone mechanic. There we go! Now I'm like, ooh, what's the Waystone mechanic? That sounds exciting. I want to know more. That's why more info in the quotes I always think is better. It lets the exploration really shine because it is an excellent. I think it's just fantastic. I can see this being one of my favorite games when it comes out. So this is literally all you took and you put in the first part. That's garbage. That is literally the worst part of the quote to me. Everything else is so much more intriguing and interesting to me because I've heard so many quotes say, it's fantastic. I could go on Kickstarter right now and I'm sure I could find, pretty much paraphrasing the words, it's fantastic in quotes 30 times if I really took an hour to just navigate through Kickstarter pages. It means nothing at this point. In my opinion, some of the best writing I've seen in a product, in a game, in a book, in a video. Okay, whatever. It's got good writing. That's great. What I'm seeing here is like an evolution of the original system. It's like, I'm over the quotes. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking about how highly rated the game is. We just decided to wait to 25 minutes in. And once again, look over here, right side, how far we are on the page before we even start putting some respect on the original Tainted Grail's name. Because the bottom line is, your PR guy, your get excited guy, I wasn't excited to hear him talk. I was excited to hear the other person who's going to tell me about the meat and the potatoes. That video, it's just that first minute 20. I feel like it really gets things off on the wrong foot when you could have just been conveying so much more cool and interesting information aside from, oh, hey, here's some artwork and now we're stuck in the fairyland of whatever the hell's going on. 1,800 cards? Oh, they're talking about the original game. Yeah, now I'm excited. Like this right here. I just want to read this. In addition to Tainted Grail King of Ruins, we also invite players to catch up on epic journeys in Avalon with Tainted Grail 2.0 edition, an updated reprint of the original trilogy and all of the... What? There's an updated version? Once again, I don't feel like this was properly conveyed to me at all. And how many people took this pledge level? Let's go back to that. Oh, this is the stupid what is crowdfunding page. So what is this? So that's the expansion. No, this is the fancy minis one with the words. This is the one most people are going to get. This is the new second print run. Yeah, 2.0. This should be a lot. So this should be a lot of people getting really excited about this. Because this is a proven commodity. Kings of Ruin is not. This is one of the top 100 games of all time. It's $120. It's getting here next December, so it's going to take a while. But that pledge, yeah, so I don't feel like they did a great job selling their old stuff here, because I don't feel like they spotlighted the original Tainted Grail nearly enough. All right, now where were we? We're so lost on this page. Why back now? Later in retail, they're breaking down why you should get it now? Cool. The stretch goals are $109. That's stupid. Fall of Avalon Core pledge. Click here. Fall of Avalon 2.0 features. Click here. Is this like you telling me about it, I guess? I feel like I'm looking at a car crash. This is just so clunky. And they're trying their damnedest to not make it clunky. And it doesn't, it's too little too late at this point. Like, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm 27 minutes into your Kickstarter. I feel like most people have made their mind up by now. This was so now we're back to more quotes and more videos. Oh, this is over the original Tainted Grail. After 70 hours. That one's impressive. This was an incredible time for me as a solo gamer. I could not wait to get home every day and play it for a while. I lost sight of any other games. And I will give them kudos on this. I see so many times where we see second print runs of games or second editions or expansions of games where they do not spotlight the original game nearly enough. And they did, but it's buried at the bottom. And granted, yeah, I could go over here and I could click directly on it, but are you? How do you navigate GameFound? I think that's a great question. Do you still... Yeah, let me know in the comments. This might be a poll question. Do you do over here on the left side, or do you still have the Kickstarter habits, and do you just scroll yourself down? Because I'm going to guess that most people still just scroll, unless they specifically are like, all right, fine, I'm just going to try and get what I want to, a.k.a. shipping. Scroll. Jeremy scrolls. I'm very curious to know what people say about this. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you get your game and it doesn't meet your expectations, you send it back to us and we'll refund the value of your pledge. No questions asked. That's nice. That's way more than the better stable pledge. Because right now GameFound has the stable pledge that they're pounding their chest about. It's on the front of everything. Yeah, I can show it to you. And it doesn't, yeah, stable pledge. And it's not nearly as impressive as it sounds because it doesn't cover shipping. Yeah. I use the left nav bar. I hate scrolling. Thank you for the input, Yogi. Yeah, so... And here's the bottom line. I feel like eventually most people are going to go over to this because it is so convenient. But then again, I feel like part of the ride, part of the fun of Kickstarter is going through the story, going through the scroll. You know, it's not like I'm not on Wikipedia looking for specific information. It's when you get into a Wikipedia loophole, you start clicking on things. Your pledge is safe with us. So how much is the shipping? Weight, 7 kilograms. I'd love to know how much that actually is. I think that'd be very impressive. 7 kilograms to pounds, because once again, I imagine the majority of people backing this are from the 15 pounds. Okay, that's a heavy one. And so now that I know this is 15 pounds, I'm set up for whatever shipping price you pretty much spent my face. This is 25 kilograms. Oh my gosh. What? That's a 55-pound box. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you do. And that is why CMON sometimes gets blasted so hard, because how hard is this? This is $49 for shipping. At first glance, you say, wow, that's a lot for shipping. And then I tell you, oh, it's a 55-pound box. And you say, oh, okay. Like, this is it. It's, boom. It's not hard. Just show me the weight of the box or the estimated weight of the box. So many companies don't do it. So I love the fact they did it. So $23. If I want the Kings of Ruin Core Pledge, which once again is the most popular one, right? I think that one's it. That was it. The King of Ruin Core Pledge. Yeah. So I'm looking at $126 for a sequel to. Oh, I can just do this. To one of the best games of all time. Also a game that's probably not one I'm going to get in retail. Let's just be realistic. You might be able to pick it up at conventions or something like that, which I guess you call retail. But you're not. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to pop into Walmart. I'm going to go get the new Tainted Grails. It's just, I'd love if that day comes one day, but it's not. So I'm not particularly worried about getting this after the fact. But even that being said, I feel like the shipping's decent, and then we're showing you how it's going to be packed in the box. It's a massive box, 5-layer coagulated. It's a good shot. I like this shot. Shipping for single add-ons such as Update Pack will range from $9 to $15. So giving you a ballpark, great. Sorry, Russia, get bent. Sales tax states, these ones, so we're not paying sales tax to all the shades, but some of them. Okay. Like the Waystones, what is this? What is this extra text? How do Kings of Ruin compare to Fall of Avalon and previous? So now it just gets to the point. There gets to a point in every Kickstarter game find pledge, a lot of them, where it just feels like they just throw everything that's left over. It's like, I'll just throw all this crap. And I feel like that's where we are now. What is this? Our new Waystone mechanic replaces Menhirs, vastly reducing time spent gathering or managed resources. It pushes the needle towards exploration, story, and discovery. This one paragraph right here, I feel like it means so much to me based on that one quote that I read earlier. And so I feel like having this I don't know. I just hate I'm not a fan of the organization of this page at all. Great, they're talking about how we fixed the game. That's good. I love that way higher. Risks and challenges. Because, yeah, risks and challenges is the end of this. Let's check out the Your Pledge, or the comments, the FAQs, and the other stuff. Not that it matters. There is no competition, really, on GameFound. Comments. Woo! We were funded. Thank you all. We were trying to read all the comments and all, but, well, it's a bit crazy right now. Yeah, absolutely. Most popular. Hey, everyone. Super happy to love you here. We have announced this campaign a bit early, mostly to be able to gather feedback from you. Also to gain the 41,000 people so we can launch off to $1 million day one, which kudos to them. Why aren't there core pledges? Oh my god, it's so ugly! Oh, but the best thing I can say is I can at least just control F this. But this is just, look how shipping. There's, just organize this, like Reload from Colossal Games. Awaken Realms. Alex, go check out Reload from Colossal Games. Steal that idea. The new Brandon Saniture's Miniatures just did it as well. And the person who ran Reload from Colossal Games did that one as well. And we're going to make this the industry standard. Because this right here is hot garbage. Nobody wants to go through this FAQ. This is not fun at all. The only saving grace is the fact I can control F it. Are you planning an app? Please stay tuned to the campaigns for further announcements. Smiley face. So yes, we are planning an app. It's going to be on day 7 or whatever the hell. Once again, that's exciting. That gets me excited. That gets me wanting to come back. Maybe hint at this somewhere aside from, right here. So I'm not going to go no. That would mess with the things. That would be cruel. Updates. We are funded. We're welcome to use the trails open. It would be cruel. That's a strong word. But why would I do it? 364. Pre-campaign. So this is all pre-campaign stuff. Once again, a reason that GameFound is better than Kickstarter. And it is in many, many ways. Being able to do all this stuff and get your audience excited about your game before you launch is amazing. Whereas on Kickstarter, you can't. It's like, click this button, we'll email you when it comes up, and that's it. They can try and put more information there, and I've seen companies do that, like click on this website or go here to do this. But it's just, Kickstarter sucks sometimes. All right, so what do we got? 90 comments. They get people engaged. We're fun in just 3 minutes. Oh, let's start with an in-depth reveal of an immersive stretch goal for day 1 and more. So now we're going in-depth about the stretch goal, the good stuff. Cool. No, we're not. We're talking about a lot of stuff here. We'll also bring back every Tainted Grail related product to date, including... What? How how to use this campaign. This is, no, it should be simple enough that I don't have to go to update 1 to know how to use your campaign. And I feel like a company that has ran numerous million-dollar campaigns, that's so weird. Like, as someone, I want to put you, I'm trying to get into the perspective of someone who just backed this project, I'm excited about this project, I get this first update, and all I see is redundant crap. Why are you telling me about how to use the campaign? If I'm at the update, I'm pretty sure I've probably already given you my money. If you're a returning player, if you're a new player, get the KR. Like, this is... So, oh, now you're telling me how everything works. Why didn't you tell me on the Game Found page so I could have been less confused? Ugh. So clunky. Oh, now we got the word encounters. Oh, you want to know what's a word encounters? Go to update 1. And say, oh, it's not a big deal, Bauer. Well, yeah, it is when you have 17 updates, which they will eventually. And if they don't specifically say go to update 1 if you want more on Word. Now we got art. Just like, well, is there questions here? Updates and general campaign rules. This is a slog. Excellent update and beautiful minis. If you have the time to go through every single aspect of that, yeah, I'm sure it has tons of information. About the integration of the stretch goal in the core box, I have 2 questions. Does this mean we will not have a second box only for the stretch goal? Will it be the same for that? That's what I want to know. During the campaign, please create a variant for each pledge level without sun drop and with the sun drop you offer. We don't want to back during the campaign for just $1 and choose things up in the pledge manager. In fact, we want to be full backers. We want to give you the full campaign during that. Make us real people. I missed the original campaign. It was great. I'm excited to get the FOA items, but it's a bummer. I'll need to wait a whole year to actually get them. Is it possible to get a wave? No. Questions for the upgrade packs? Okay. So fire upgrade for this one. Ooh, it's a weird one. Love the shipping section. I do. Vampino said both. First directly to shopping to get the pledge I want. After that, taking time to scroll through. Yeah. And that's why I always say, don't beat around the bush with the price. Especially if you got a great video. Just get straight to the damn price. Because that's what most people do. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Speaking of that, let's get to a grade. Do I want it? Yes. I sat through 1:20 seconds of just absolute slog, and I would love to just hack into the Tainted Grail's YouTube page and see how many people went from just like, all right, they got to about 12 seconds, 20 seconds, is this going to keep going? Is this going to keep going? And then they just went, okay, here. And I guarantee you, if they went to their video, there's probably a huge spike right around there, because that's when things start getting good. So overall, the video, I think, is long. I think it outstayed. It's long. They did a great job showcasing the thing. They made me want the game. Let me rephrase that. This guy made me want the game. Whatever. Generic fluff there. Not to demean it, but it's like, I don't want the PR spin. I want the meat. I want the person who is there really writing 120 pages or a lot of it, which I got the impression from the beautiful green-eyed man. So, for me, it's between a B- or C+. With this product and the overall hype, I believe it should be an A+, but it feels clunky and confusing. Also, the video is not that great. Vampino pretty much took all the words out of my mouth. But do I want it? Yes. I had to search. I had to realize that, oh my gosh, this is one of the top 50 rated games of all time and a sequel, and they perfected things, and the reviewers are saying it's better, and it has 120 pages, and that's all correct. Do I want it? Yes. And the price, I don't think, is that far off the... I feel like this is actually a good Kickstarter price for what you're getting, and I imagine they're going to mass produce the living snot out of this. So do I want it? Yes. Stretch goals are bangers as well, even though they're confusing. Can you do it? Yes. You're Awakened Realms. This is your website. Welcome to GameFound. How much is it? Price? Solid. Not a fun shopping area at all. Not a fan of some of the pledges. And I even said it. You can go back and rewind it. For some reason, I was skeptical that this was the featured pledge. Mostly just because it had the word Sundrop. And I was like, I imagine more people are going to want the non-Sundropped one, which was the case. So how much is it? Still great price. So at the end of the day, I'm giving this one C+. Yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like this is one of those ones, and I actually have a teaching degree. That used to be my job. I was an early childhood educator, and so I've had many students like this, where it's like, here's your C+. You could do so much better than this. You still made $1 million because you're incredibly talented. You had 41,000 people here before. And I want to put that into proper perspective for you. Kingdom Come has 18,000 people following. Where's the Elder Scroll one? That's the really big one. Elder Scroll, I'm pretty sure, has less than this. Why isn't Elder Scroll in the front? There's no rhyme or reason to this damn website. I swear I hate navigating GameFound so effing much. It is just a terrible experience the way they mix everything. I just want to find out about the Skyrim game. I feel like you would be excited to show me that. Oh, yeah, there's a Skyrim adventure game coming out. Or no, there's a different one. No, it's Elden Scroll or something. I don't know. There's a massive game that's based on a video game that I assume would be on the front page somewhere. And yet it's oh my god, I hate this website sometimes. Oh, I hate Destiny, so I'm excited for that one. But once again, you can see none of these numbers of people with the hearts are anywhere near the number of that. And that's because they had that huge thing where they're giving away something as a pre-order. And I'm going to give them a half-point grade bump up for that. And I'm going to go from a C+ to a C. But still, at the end of the day, I feel like this could have been a lot cleaner, a lot less clunky, a lot more exciting. And just that first minute 20, I just feel like that is just...
Dreams of glory unmatched. Nonus, Bishop of the Deep, the one who is destined...
My eyes are glazing over just listening to that. So I'm going to go with a C. But let me know in the comments below, what's your final grade for Tainted Grail, Kings of Ruin? As always, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. We got a C, we got a C+. I'm probably too harsh, but this is Awakened Realms, and I expected more. Yeah, and that's the bottom line. This is not... They have put out game after game after game after game, like huge games. And it's just... Yeah, it's getting... Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye. I just hit that button before I said bye-bye. There we go.